This game is Stories from the Factory, Chapter 1. It's pretty dark in here, so I'm going to brighten things up a bit. They're hiding something big. Find me. A strange letter from a distant friend draws you into a long abandoned toy factory. Okay, new objective. Find a way into the factory. Mommy Longlegs is here too. It's been a while. Well, before we head into the factory, let's grab the grab pack first. Next, let's check out the other side. We should grab that battery too. We should grab this too. A flashlight is pretty much essential when exploring inside. You can get through here by crouching. Meet me in Sector 3? Instead of reaching out, it throws the battery. Okay, new objective. Open the warehouse. Here's an electrical puzzle. This one is pretty easy. Nice. We've made it into the warehouse. This way is blocked. I guess we'll have to come back here later. New objective. Explore the factory. Huh? Isn't that Braun? One thing I've learned from playing Poppy Playtime is that you should always keep an eye on what's above you. We found a rather unusual hand here. After picking up this hand, we need to head down this way. This hand has two unique abilities. When it turns blue, you can use it to push objects forward. This lets us open the door up ahead. And as you can see, the blue hand pushes objects forward. The red hand pulls objects toward you. It also seems to pull them much faster. First, we need to climb onto that box, so let's drag it over. Almost there. Shine the UV light on it, and you'll reveal the hidden arrow. Wow. There's a broken door here. We can open it using the pressure hand. In other words, you could say we're smashing the door open. New objective. Activate power in sectors. Looking around here, you can tell it's another electrical puzzle. Just explore the area a little, and I'm sure you'll be able to solve it without much trouble. Why isn't it working? Looks like we've restored one of the power sources. I guess there's still another one we need to bring back online. But where are we supposed to go now? Ah, this shuttered door has opened now. It's blocked off with wooden planks. Just like before, I think restoring the power in this room will open that shutter door. I think I just heard someone messing around. We need to drag that box up ahead onto the button. Since the original grab pack can't pull objects, it's best to switch to the red hand. Looks like another shutter door has opened. Now let's restore the third power source. Turn back now. Holy! Hey, weren't you just behind me? Wow! I've explored all kinds of Poppy Playtime factories, but this is my first time being chased by Braun. Braun was chasing me, so I had no choice but to turn back. Now that Braun is no longer blocking the path, we can finally head this way. Let's head through the yellow door. Huh? What? No! 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 To be continued. Story 2. Feeding Hour. Alright, let's see what kind of adventure is waiting for us this time.
Hello friends, are you hungry today? At Playtime Co, every good choice deserves a sweet surprise. No more hungry children. Waste makes Candy Cat sad. Candy Cat can feed everyone.
Story 2. Feeding Hour.
Hey! You're not gonna leave me out here, are you? Please don't close the door!
Hey, hurry!
Thank you so much.
What? What the?
What's going on?
No! Oh my god. Huh? No! No! My very first friend just got kidnapped! But my friend has already disappeared. I guess there's nothing I can do now. But what's this? Is this a videotape?
Are we rolling? Okay. My name is Leif Pierre, and I'm the head of innovation here at Playtime Co. It appears you've arrived at our award-winning nutritional services division. Here at Playtime Co, we know that growing children need growing bodies. From breakfast to behavioral encouragement, every sweet reward is carefully designed to motivate positive development. Please proceed to the main cafeteria to begin your automated guided tour.
The Braun that was giving me a hard time in the previous chapter has been turned into a chair here. Wait a second. I see something glowing green next to that generator. I have a feeling we'll need to pay much closer attention to our surroundings in this game. There's another handle on that door sign. Wait, can we actually open that too? There's a golden monitor here. I have a feeling these are hidden all throughout the game. I have a feeling this adventure is going to be a lot of fun. Let's head a little deeper inside. Okay, jump. Okay, crouch. Well, looks like we'll need to keep a close eye on our surroundings here too. New objective, unlock lower maintenance. I can see a handle up ahead. That must have hurt.
Whoa there! Watch your step, friend! You know that some factory catwalks can be over 100 feet high! At Playtime Co, safety is our #1 priority. Remember, friend, looking down while crossing catwalks may cause dizziness, so make sure to be careful.
There's a key here. I think this key will open one of the doors around here. I guess it's that door up ahead. Holy! Let's pick up the key again and start over. From here, just jump straight to that door. Treat your toys like your friends. Huh? 1930? I'm not sure what this is. I hear something opening somewhere. Looks like it's this way. Could this flower friend be in the game too? State of the art. Pressure hand? New objective. Build a pressure hand. Looks like there are several puzzles layered together here. We'd better take a good look around first. It looks like our goal is to find 2 gears. Okay. Divert power from the source to the receiver by wrapping cable around all poles. First, let's listen to that audio.
I know when your birthday is. May 30th. Make a wish. Happy birthday.
Looks like we'll need a battery here too. Alright, let's wrap the cable around every pole. As a reward, you'll receive a gear. Looks like installing this gear was a bit trickier than I expected. Finally got it installed. Now let's go find the other one. Let's recharge with this green energy before we move on. Nice, we've got another gear. Installing the gear here was a bit tricky. If you're not careful, the gear can actually clip right through the wall. Yes, we've made it through the tricky gear installation section. Now we can enter the code here and create the pressure hand. The code should be the numbers we saw earlier. Welcome, pressure hand. You remember how to use it from story 1, right? Alright, let's go. I don't think we want to fall down there. Is this a warehouse? The atmosphere feels more like a cold storage room. I can see a tape up ahead.
Experiment number 1268. Candy Cat. Her role within the Nutritional Services Division has exceeded all project expectations. Unlike previous experiments, 1268 exhibits an unusual level of patience and care. Children appear naturally drawn toward her presence, resulting in significantly higher compliance rates during feeding hours. Her feline traits have proven especially invaluable. Exceptional balance, flexibility, and silence in her movement allow her to traverse the facility undetected, even through maintenance corridors and ventilation systems previously considered inaccessible. She has also displayed a concerning tendency to observe staff from elevated locations throughout the facility. Ceiling rafters, storage shelves, and ventilation shafts have become frequent resting points. Despite this behavior, the children remain unaware of these actions and still describe 1268 as comforting to be around. Though, it must be noted, She has begun appearing in sectors outside of nutritional services without instruction. Each occurrence coincides with our growing missing food inventory, and yet, no child has reported going hungry. End of loop.
Now let's get out of this place. Use the pressure hand to break the chunks of ice scattered throughout the warehouse. See that handle on the shelf? We can use it to pull the shelf toward us. Looks like there's nothing here. There's a lever hidden behind there. That shutter door has opened. What the? I suddenly fell and it completely caught me off guard. I've made it to another warehouse. New objective. Find a way out of shipping and distribution. Anyway, let's find our way through this place too. Oh, hi Bron again.
Morning, here at Dino Joke. Click once for the question, click again for the punchline. What do you call a dinosaur that never gives up? A triceratops. When you hear a pterosaur use the bathroom? Because the P is silent. What's a dinosaur's favorite game? Hide and seek. Hope you're not the hider, cause I'll always sniff you out.
Alright, let's keep moving. Well, this area was especially confusing to navigate. Just crouch here and go through. See that cube? Just use the pressure hand to push it. Just like that, we've made a path forward. There's a lot of red gas below us. Let's be careful not to fall in. Seeing that there's a handle here, I think we're on the right path.
No!
Let's move forward carefully and keep a close eye on everything. Yes, we're back on solid ground. I was on edge the whole time, worried I'd fall off those shelves. What? No! Wow, I almost got crushed by that shelf. Holy! What? This guy is trembling in its sleep. I can hear some strange noises around here. What is that? Yes, we can keep moving forward. What the? Why is a soccer ball rolling toward me? This warehouse is an absolute mess. Luckily, this one opens. Looks like the messy warehouse just keeps going. I can't shake the feeling that something's lurking nearby. This place is way too quiet. Something feels off.
Hi, I'm
What the? Someone's chasing me. No! First, remove the battery to shut the door. That should buy us a little time. I'm gonna move a little faster if I want to survive. Let's try that again. You need to wrap the wire properly around each pole. Huh? Restoring the power opened up our escape route, but it also opened the door behind us at the same time. That strange cat just keeps chasing me. It's incredibly agile and can jump really well. No, it's blocked. We can escape by climbing up there. Looks like that strange cat has finally given up the chase. The journey continues. Let's just hope that weird cat doesn't come after us again. Looks like there's an electrical puzzle here. First, let's take a good look around this room. It's locked. I think I've figured out what we need to do here. Yes, we found another hidden secret. First, let's charge our hand with green energy. Open this door first. Then wrap the wire around the poles over there. Yes, we've got the key. Alright, let's head to the next area. And there's another electrical puzzle here too. Looks like we need to open the way ahead first. There's another pole up ahead. Looks like we'll have to drag it over here. Wait a second. There's another videotape here too. It's only making glitching noises. Alright, let's play the videotape first.
So let's just cut to the chase. Mr. Ludwig's passing has left this company in an unstable position. Publicly, we'll maintain the narrative that operations are and will continue as normal. Internally, however, I think we can all agree that things cannot stay the same as they were.
Meaning we finally give Sawyer the green light on his little science experiments?
Not exactly. Harley's methods are still reckless, but Ludwig kept shutting down expansion requests, budget relocations, staffing demands, all of it. Now, those restrictions are gone and left in our, or rather my, hands.
And we're seriously considering giving him more authority after everything that's happened?
Look around, Stella. The company's bleeding itself dry here. Lake Air isn't pulling what it used to. Toy sales are barely stable. And every department's cutting corners just to keep the lights on around here.
Eddie's right. The Bigger Bodies Initiative is the only project I see showing long-term potential. Military contracts, industrial applications, workforce replacement.
And Sawyer swears up and down that we're only scratching the surface.
I read some of the reports Lath showed me. The behavioral tests, the tissue work, it's incredible, but...
difficult to stomach, as you've expressed before.
I took this job because I wanted to help the children, and seeing what some of those test subjects go through. It hurts. But if what Sawyer's team is building really can become what they claim it will someday be, then Maybe all of this really does mean something bigger.
So, what's the call then, Mr. Pierre?
The Bigger Bodies Initiative is officially greenlit. Sawyer gets his funding with controlled management over the laboratories.
You really believe anybody can control Harley Sawyer?
No, but I believe he needs his company as much as this company now needs him.
And the staff? What exactly are we telling them?
Nothing. Effective immediately, all Bigger Bodies research is being transferred under tighter restrictions. Only senior personnel will know the full scope of the project.
God help us.
The tape finally ended. It feels like there should be something hidden around here, but I don't think there's anything special. First, let's drag this card over. Yes! Let's charge our hand with green energy. Here we go. As you know, this door will close after a short while. If this door closes, and you need to go back, just use the handle above. Of course, once you go through, there's no way to go back. What the? Why is it here again? Pin. Move slowly and keep quiet. Tables can be hiding spots. No! That cat is incredibly fast. That cat can't catch us if we hide under the tables. Make good use of that. Pick up the battery and insert it into that slot. There's another battery on the other side as well. You need to pay close attention to how the cat moves. As you saw earlier, it's pretty fast, so one mistake can get you killed in an instant. I almost died there too. If you wait for a bit, that cat will disappear. Yes. Now all that's left is escaping this area. No, we've been spotted. So let's hide for a moment. This is really keeping the pressure on. What? Again? Even if it's slow, it's more important to play it safe. Now, run quickly.
And now, on to your final stop of the tour. The Nutritional Services Division is equipped with a state-of-the-art kitchen. To ensure proper sanitation, all food waste and contaminated materials are processed through our industrial disposal furnace. Capable of reaching extreme temperatures, this system guarantees complete elimination of unwanted materials. For your safety, visitors are asked to remain behind designated barriers while the furnace is in operation.
Let's listen to this audio.
Hi there, I'm Candy. Do you like candy? 'Cause I sure do.
I love candy.
Aw man, I'm all out of candy. Are you made of candy?
I can see some buttons over there. Do we need to activate them? Huh? What just happened? I suddenly have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Wait, what's that sound? No! Hint: turning hallway lights on will keep Candy Cat away while oven is heating. Now, we have to stay here and stop Candy Cat from getting in. I just heard something nearby. If you see Candy Cat lurking around here, just turn on the light like this. Hint: place food in oven as it arrives. Just like you saw, place the food box into the oven here. That's everything we've learned so far. In other words, all we have to do is keep that cat from getting inside, and whenever a food box arrives, put it into the oven. Yes, the second food box has arrived. Once you understand it, it's actually pretty easy, but it's much busier than it looks, because that Candy Cat is incredibly persistent. Alright, here's another one. Huh? What? No, Candy Cat got in. Luckily, it went back inside. Congratulations, you're officially baked. That long, exhausting game of cat and mouse is finally over. This video won't show every single moment, but trust me, Candy Cat killed me quite a few times. Poor Candy Cat. I think you stayed in the oven a little too long. But where are we supposed to go now? Where are we supposed to go from here? New objective: escape the factory. Let's keep moving forward, while carefully checking our surroundings. Let's use the grab pack to check if the door can be opened ahead of time. That door down there opened. Let's go! Yes, we're finally free. Now that we're outside, it feels like we can finally breathe some fresh air. Okay, let's watch this videotape.
You know, I'm getting real fed up with these doors always closing and locking up on me all the time. I just want to come out and take my smoke break before having to deal with more brats asking for their food. Not to mention the new Candy Cat thing walking around. That thing gives me the creeps, always perched up on the rafters or in some vent watching us cook. So when I want to come out to smoke for a few minutes, I should be able to without turning around and realizing the doors are locked behind me. I mean, just last week, I was locked outside of nutritional services for hours. If someone hadn't come and let me back in, who knows how long I would have been stuck out there. Listen, I get it. Playtime has been taking their security way more seriously and all with their new developments we hear so much about. But at the end of the day, when their big new fancy doors are locking folks out, that's a problem.
No, let's go collect the hidden item around here first. Looks like I'm trapped in here. I think I opened that door earlier and came back here, but I couldn't get back inside. Looks like I'm trapped here after all. And with that scene, the credits begin to roll. And once the credits finish, you'll notice that the game's main menu has changed. That's all I have for today's video. Thanks for watching.